What's poppin', everybody? It's a Saber 4 new deck profile time, and it's gonna be another sort of blast from the past, from the black and white era. It's the Eels Eelektrik, and I'm pairing it up with the obvious Raging Bolt EX. Now, as always, or not as always, but as usual, I gotta mention something first because I gotta call out the Pokemon Company for being dumbasses. This Eelektrik has 90 HP, 2 retreat, the same name for Dynamotor, and I think even the attack is Electric Ball on the old one too. But for some reason, you can't use the black and white original from Noble Victories. I think maybe it's because of the flavor text, because it's different, it means they're different Pokemon cards, so you can't use them. So they made some kind of stupid thing where I think they intended for you to be able to use the black and white one. That's why they gave it the same crap stats. But they messed up by accident, and now the black and white one isn't even legal. So it's bad enough these Pokemon gotta have terrible HP. We can't even get the bonus of using the older card. Like if you were playing in real life or something, you can use the old one if you got it. So here's my clap for you, Pokemon Company designers, for being complete dumbasses. I absolutely refuse to believe that they didn't do this. Did they really make sure to give this guy these same crap stats as always? Even they must have wanted to improve them a bit, because Emboar did get improved. So this, they decided to keep it like that? I mean, we don't even got Level Ball to search this guy out. So it must have been an incompetent mistake. But anyway, so just like with the Emboar deck, I did my best to sort of mimic a deck skeleton as similar as possible to my older Ray Eels decks. So we do the 3-3 line with the Eels. This Pokemon is a bit famous. Well, not a bit, it's quite a bit, but if you're not an OG, maybe it's news for you. Eelektrik, with Dynamotor, you can get a basic lightning energy from the discard pile every turn and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. So impressive energy acceleration. We dump a bunch of lightning energies, we use this to get them back, and then Pokemon like Rayquaza, and then in this case, Raging Bolt can be reliably powered up and get 1-hit KOs. So this is going to be the main attacker, but of course I do have the one Zekrom EX as a late game, revenge attacker. If your opponent is at 3 or fewer prizes, this guy does impressive damage for 3, just like the Reshiram. Instead of discarding an energy though, we do 30 damage to ourselves, which is worse, especially in this deck since I can get energies from the discard pile. It's similar to how the original Zekrom and Reshiram were from Black and White too. Like Reshiram discarded energies when it attacked, Zekrom did 40 damage to himself when he attacked, and it was always worse for the self-damage with Zekrom. He'd rather just discard an energy. But anyway, that's what we got. The stats are the same. The first attack is slash is the same. Okay. I got a regular Zapdos too. Because the filters are just a pain in the ass to use in TCG Live, I pretty much have difficulty just finding, wanting to see every basic lightning Pokemon that's like a legendary that doesn't evolve or something, so it's gonna have decent HP. Not really, but you guys know what I mean. So I don't know if there's anything better than the Zapdos. Maybe there is, but I'm going for the Zapdos now for like a regular attacker. It has 120 HP, bad. Thunder Wave doesn't do any damage, but Thunderbolt 190 for 3 is pretty good. It's a heavy hitting attack for just a regular basic. It's going to discard all the energy, so it works out nicely in a deck like this. It goes with the theme. So I'm doing 2. You gotta have the Shaman in this deck, like the old Mime and maybe Manaphy and what else other bench protection Pokemon we had. Don't even remember. Stuff to protect ourselves from spread damage through attacks. Unfortunately, this isn't going to help against Dragapult and other bullshit. But I have it because this guy is just too small. And this Dynamo, they're still giving it this shit 40 HP, like they've always done. 40 and 30. So it's a key Pokemon, so I can't let it die. If Eelektrik dies, then you can't do anything with this deck. So You got the Shaman for a little bit of protection, and then I got the Ludicrous EX2 as the replacement for Keldeo, you could say. It's going to give my basic Pokemon free retreat, so it makes it easier for us to switch around if we can, if we want to. You got like a Tynamo with, I think it also has 40 HP and then it hits 10 for 1 or something. But I went with this one because it has free retreat, and you gotta have that if you can. Okay, so these are the Pokemon. Energies, once again, I sort of mimic it with the energy count I had in my old Ray Eels decks, in Expanded and such. 8 lightning energies and 4 of the fighting. In the past it would have been fire for Rayquaza. Now it's fighting, but it's still 4. And then for the trainer cards, we're missing some key stuff, but we got some stuff that we had in the past too. I do 4 Nest Ball to get the basics and 3 Buddy Buddy Pofin. This pretty much ensures that we should get the eels pretty quickly enough. The problem is without Level Ball, it's going to be a bit harder to get the evolution. I got the Ultra Ball, but in the past, you had Ultra Ball and Level Ball too. Now we just have this Ultra Ball, so it'll be a bit of a gamble sometimes if you can't see the Eelektrik. This deck is just going to fall apart quickly, and it pisses me off as always. But I got that. I got triple switch. I guess technically we got the air balloon, which is kind of like a float stone, but I'm thinking to myself, I got Latias and that card is going to be inconsistent anyway, so I might as well have an extra switch. So just do this instead, as opposed to doing, you know, the double air balloon, which in the past would have been float stone. I don't got Keldeo anyway. I'll do double switch, and then I got the Prime Catcher too, which is a switching outlet and a pulling card. So I think I should be good with the switching outlets in this deck. Alright, we do triple Earthen Vessel as well. This is going to serve as a discard outlet and a way for me to search the energies within the deck, gather those fighting energies quickly. So in the past, you would probably do 2 with a letter. I'm pretty sure that's what I did. But we're doing 3 here. Super Rod, just like in the old days, recover in an emergency some energies, or maybe the eels if they do die. But I mean, if they do die, shit is so fast, you're going to be losing anyway. But I got this in. Maybe we will recover like Zekrom or an attacker. You never know. And then I think that's all the items, right? I mean, I got the 1 tool, Ancient Booster Capsule, Energy Capsule. It was the belt back in the day from one of the, like, I think breakthrough sets. You get plus 40 HP and then you do 10 more damage or something. It's some shit like that. It was a great tool. I guess now we got this Ancient Capsule for the Raging Bolt, and it's gonna make him pretty respectable at 300 HP. Plus, I got this Lively Stadium too. So this is gonna give all basic Pokemon in play plus 30 HP. And all of our Pokemon are basically basics besides the Eelektrik. Even something like the Zapdos will benefit from it. Shaman, even this guy before he evolves, it'll be good. Now, you might say, oh, but when you attack basic Pokemon, you'll need to discard more energies to get the kill with Raikou. Well, maybe, but a lot of the times, it doesn't really matter. The math just works out in a way that we're just going to discard the same amount of energies anyway. So, I think this helps me more than it would help my opponent. I mean, if you want to not run this and run like the Team Rockets, Space, whatever stadium, or just something else that's not going to affect you at all, you can do that. Okay. That's it. The rest of the stuff is the supporter cards. I do double research here. Maybe I'm a bit bold in doing 2. I think in the past I did like maybe 1 or 2. It might just be 1. But I do want to give myself a little bit of turbo draw here. Discard energies, discard stuff. This could really conflict badly with the Eelektrik. I guess that's what the Super Rod is for though, too. It's in there for. I really just wanted to have some more turbo supporters though. So doing this and doing 1 Iris this time. Do the triple youngster, the shittier Cynthia, Professor Oaks in theory, but I gotta have it. And then the 4 Iono. Okay, for the heavy duty supporters, you could say. And then I got the 1 Petrol, which is the Skyla guy. I think 1 That's how many I ran in the past too. One, not two, I think. Although I'm pretty sure I experimented with two as well at some point. The one boss's orders, and that's pretty much it. You know, like I've said, trying to mimic my old skeletons as much in the past. Oh, and the tool scrabber that came back. Gotta have this too, right? Even though there's no Garbodor. I have this in. We can get rid of some tools. Why not? You could maybe take this out for a consistency card. It'd probably be better, but I put it in, you know, never know, it might come in handy. Alright. And this is the deck. Now, all in all, this is going to be more consistent and better, I'd say, than the Emboar deck. I mean, as always, you gamble with these decks. Emboar is just, if you get lucky and you can get the Emboar out as soon as possible, then yeah, it's probably the better deck. But this is just more consistent in the sense that you run fewer cards that can brick. Raging Bolt can get one-hit KOs, unlike Entei, so if you can gather enough energies, you can get those one-hit KOs, and Burst Roar can also be useful sometimes. So you got different stuff going for you. Alright, so that's the Giraffe Eels deck, guys. I'm going to show you guys some matches, as usual. Hope you guys enjoyed the deck profile. Sub to the channel, leave a like, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What-ay!